Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Red Hawks and the San Diego Padres. Coming up on the first pitch, here's Andres Gimenez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Here's the third baseman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their head.
He's safe.
Musgrove checks over to first, and he's back. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air to left center. Merrill should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Here's the center fielder, Carson Benj. This one in the air right field. Tatis after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now Machado up here.
Hey! 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that misses.
That's off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball there. Strikes out.
For the Padres.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He wastes no time on this one, and they lead it. It's 1-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Sal Stewart.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Merrill makes his way towards it. Tracks it down for the out. One down. Here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Out towards left center. Merrill on the move. 2 away.
Now pitching for the Padres.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Joe Adell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching him.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Hit in the air, center field. Bench on his way in. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Here's Bogarts now.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's a strike.
So now it's all about protecting it. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but that way somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Miguel Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Randy Arozarena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, that pitch is out.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there's 1 away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Angel Martinez. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill settles underneath it. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order, Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Back up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now the number 2 hitter, he's 0 for 1. Now a quick throw to first.
No,
Jimenez
he's safe.
dives back in safely. Rudder takes off. Cut on and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Carson Bench. Fly to right, his first time. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Bench
what do you got?
checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around.
That's ball two.
Just missed. Hammered down the right side, the foul. And a payoff pitch. On the line, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is...
Here goes the runner. Pitch inside.
Ball one.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Last chance for the home team. Some unsung.
Now
Darren O'Day into the game.
Hey!
That puts the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ty France, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. Padres with only one out remaining.
Hey!
And the 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. Jonathan India at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
So now, with 1 away and a man at second, here's the Royals' designated hitter, Carter Jensen. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Well, it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but I can imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And it's what it is. Got him. Out number 3. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air, left field. And a quick out, number one. Down the number 2 hitter.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
That one ripped right center field. Merrill flying after this one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
2 bases, everybody.
So up next, Carson Benj. Musgrove checks the runner, and he's back safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to...
He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. No score here, but a runner at third. 1 down. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nice done to beat the odds. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, number 34, runner on the go. Oh, great stop. Over to first, and they get the out. So digging in, Sal Stewart. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Laureano settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Manny Machado now.
Oh, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. The count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
For the Padres.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Valenzuela in the box as he found. Off the first pitch.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
That's ball 2.
That's a little high. Ball 3. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. Here's Joe Adele. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Randy Arozarena digs in now. on the ground. Slinging it to first in time. So now the DH spot on Angel Martinez. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. That's in there. 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the...
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Xander Bogaerts.
Nope.
In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Miguel Andujar. Pitch
That's
misses.
a ball.
And it's 1-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Estrada goes 6'1", 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Stays alive.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill under it. Takes it in for the out. Now the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. One down. Stepping in, Carson Benj. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Out to center. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ron Marinaccio. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park.
Now, Darren O'Day.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Next to hit, Ty France. Swings and misses. And it's going to.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hit the edge.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. They're down to their final strike. And they'll do it again.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And a base hit right there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game. All right, first pitch coming up. Here's Andres Gimenez. And we're underway from San Diego.
Ball, that's outside.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. Runner in scoring position. No out. Now the third baseman. Runner takes off for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Carson Benj getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. So no one on after the sac fly. Here's the second baseman. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Ground ball, left side. Slings it across. And that'll do it. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jackson Merrill, batting with one down, takes a strike. And fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so hard to do.
Well,
really
that's off the
good
plate,
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him swinging. And now the switch hitting catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Morejon, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Down, base is empty. Joe Adell digs in now. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Adios, pelota. He'll circle the bases. So 2 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. On the ground. And that's just foul. To third, Machado. To first, they get the out. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
0-1.
In the air, left field. Arozarena has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in the game?
Set down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Rosarena makes the catch. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Ron Marinaccio. Angel Martinez now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back to the top of the order now. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Led off this game with a double. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. Out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball, that's in.
In the air to left center. Laureano on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in San Diego. Last chance for the home team. Sung-Mun Sung getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, Darren O'Day.
Aye!
And a foul ball. O'Day measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Freddie Fermin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. O'Day is just 1 strike away.
Nope. Ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping.
Oh, they missed, struck him out, and that's the ball.